Advanced players, you have permission to leave the room if you feel like doing so, or you can stick around. Who knows, you might learn something. But this particular lesson is for my beginner, sort of upper beginner, and intermediate drummers. Today, we're talking about fills. I'm going to show you 5 slick fills that are easy to learn, super practical, and make it sound like a champ. So I tried to format this lesson so that it kind of works as sort of a practice aid. You know what I mean? So it's kind of designed for you to be around your kit while you're watching it. You know, you can set it up, set your phone up beside the kit and just watch what's going on so you can work on these things. But when I use the word fill, I'm not really talking specifically about any one fill, all right? When we learn fills here, we're mainly learning the sticking. The sticking comes first. The fill is born out of the sticking, because once you learn the sticking, you can do whatever you want with it. So I'm going to show you 5 fills. The first one, I'm going to kind of walk you through it, and then the last 4, I'm just going to sort of play them back to back. There's no need for too much talking between them. After the first one, you're going to get how this whole thing works. I'm going to timestamp each one of the 5 fills so you can jump to whichever one that you want to do after you watch this full video for the first time. Now, in honor of today's theme, I'm wearing this. Check this out, man. This is one of the newest shirts in the merch shop. Link will be in the description box if you want to grab one of your own. But this is the Rudiment shirt. This comes in tees and hoodies, but check this out. We got the pocket print, and right in the middle there, I was able to sort of finesse the king of all rudiments, single paradiddle in green. But the coolest thing about this shirt that I like is got the small print on the front, and then on the back, we have the large print so that people walking behind you know what you represent. So go on and head over to the official shop after you watch this video. This comes in a couple different colors, t-shirts, hoodies. Grab one for yourself. So these 5 fills that I'm going to show you, they all have sort of the same objective. The whole point of practicing these is to help you develop your smoothness and your fluidity around the drums when you're playing fills. Now, the foundation for all of these 5 is exactly the same, all right? These are all going to be 16th note, 2-beat fills, okay? So there's 8 notes in every single one of these fills. The only thing that changes is the sticking, but they're all going to sound different, you know, depending on where you move them around, you know, switching up the dynamics, all that kind of stuff. So let me walk you through this first one, then I'll show you the other 4. So the sticking for this first one is going to be right, left, left, right, left, left, right, left. Okay? So with each one of these, I want you to relax. Okay? I want you to keep your elbows in, keep your hands loose, right? Year of the Hands 2018, that's what it was all about. And then what you're going to do is just play, first of all, the pattern on one source. You know how we get down here, right? Learn it first on the snare, okay? And then after that, we're going to add some elements to it. So if you're sitting around your kit right now, just follow along, all right? I'm going to play this first one at 60 beats per minute. I'm going to play it for a few seconds so you can actually play along with me if you want to do that. Just on the snare, get the pattern down, and then we'll move on to the next step. Now, once you get the sticking down, what we're gonna do now is we're gonna loop it, all right? Repetition. So we're gonna use a 2-bar loop for this one. You're gonna play 1 bar of just a simple groove, and then on beats 3 and 4 of the 2nd bar, that's when you're gonna play the fill, and then we're just gonna loop it. So you can start out playing it on the snare, all right? And then again, once you get comfortable sliding that into context, then you can start to get a little creative with orchestration. You can start messing around with it. Maybe just move the right hand, play the right hand on the toms while keeping the left hand on the snare. But now you can start to get a little creative and think of how you can break this sticking up. So that's all there is to it, man. That's all you're gonna do with each of these 5 different stickings. Learn it on one source first, loop it, 2-bar loop, and then start to mess around with the orchestration. This is a really, really great way to learn new fills, all right? There's no point in trying to learn fills with specific drums to hit because, I mean, you might learn that one fill perfectly, but that's the only way you're gonna play that fill after you learn it. It's way more important to start with the sticking. Sticking is the foundation. This stuff here doesn't matter. This, as you've heard me say a bunch of times before, this only adds color to the sticking. One important thing to remember when you're learning these, don't forget to work your speed up, okay? You're gonna start out slow just to get everything nice and smooth and bug free. And then you eventually wanna bump that BPM up because these fills will work at any tempo. As a matter of fact, the faster you play these, not that the goal is to play them fast, but if you can knock these out at 120, 130, you're just gonna look super smooth. So now that you've seen all of these, you've seen all 5 of these, do me a favor, man. Drop a comment below and let me know which ones that you're gonna work on in your next practice session. So that's it, man. Go ahead and have fun with these. The cool thing about each one of these fills is that you're gonna be able to use them as soon as you learn them. These are all things that you could add to your vocabulary, man. So go ahead, pull them out on your next gig or this coming Sunday at church, whatever you want to do. So thanks for checking out this video. Hope it helps you out. Don't forget to share this lesson if you dig it. New viewers, new subscribers, welcome to the channel. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so you know when the next video is coming out. Head over to the shop, grab yourself a t-shirt, like, subscribe. See you next video.